What I would actually do is I would go through every single one of these keywords. I would collect it on a spreadsheet like this right here. Hey there, welcome to the channel. And today I'm going to show you how you can use AI to help discover profitable keywords when it comes to creating low and medium content books on Amazon KDP. But before that, hey guys, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. So if this sounds interesting to you, feel free to subscribe so that you can be notified whenever I release a new video. So as you may already know, keywords are essential for getting your book discovered on Amazon. But it can be an uphill battle finding the right keywords to use, especially when you're first starting out creating low and medium content books. But with the help of AI, and in this instance, ChatGPT, it can help simplify the process of generating highly specific and relevant keywords when you're doing keyword research. So if you're struggling finding profitable keywords for creating low and medium content books, then this video is for you. With that being said, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to Google because we want to download a tool that will help us with the keyword research process. And so when you're on Google, just type in Chrome extensions and then go into the extensions Chrome web store and type in self-publishing Titans. Okay, this one, and we're gonna want to install both of these. Okay, the KDP Amazon BSR and keyword research SEO tool. Go ahead and download that. I already have mine downloaded, so that's why it says remove, but go ahead and download that, and this will just give us more information on the books, which will help us when we're trying to find profitable keywords. And then the next one is this huge Amazon search suggestion expander, which is what we're going to be using today. Go ahead and download that because it will give us more suggestions of things that people are actually typing and searching on Amazon. Okay guys, so the next step is to go ahead and open ChatGPT so that we can start sending prompts and so that ChatGPT can start giving us answers. But before that, there might be some questions concerning ChatGPT and if it's outdated because it only uses data up to 2021. But in our case, it doesn't really matter because we're just asking ChatGPT to help give us some keywords that are relevant to what we're searching. And then we're going to take those keywords and actually do more research on Amazon itself. So don't worry about that. So what we want to do now is we want to prime ChatGPT so that it knows more information about what we're actually trying to get. And for this example, I went ahead and already had a conversation with ChatGPT. So I'm going to show you exactly what it said. So my first prompt in priming ChatGPT was I just said, I will be needing your help in providing me competitive keywords on Amazon related to low and medium content books based off of a topic I provide you. Do you understand? ChatGPT went and said, yes, I understand. I can provide you with a list of relevant competitive keywords for low and medium content books based on the topic you provide. Just let me know the topic and I'll do my best to help. And then I went ahead and I kept priming and I said, do your best to provide me at least 30. Do you understand? And ChatGPT said, yes, I understand. Please let me know the topic. And then I went ahead and said, I want to create a kids coloring book on Amazon KDP, but I need help discovering a niche that is profitable. Can you help with that? At this point, it kind of got confused, but it understood that I wanted to create a kids coloring book. So I went ahead and just stopped that answer. And then I sent in, from our conversation, please surprise me. There's a keyword, surprise me with your list of keywords, because honestly, I think when we're doing keyword research, we run into a wall sometimes and we don't really know what else to think about. And so I just said, please surprise me, so that maybe there might be something that I haven't thought about. And so ChatGPT came back with a list Sure, here are some surprise keyword suggestions for low and medium content coloring books for kids. So now at this point, we have 30 keywords that we can go do research on. So what I would do is I would take the first keyword, cute and cuddly animals coloring book, I would copy it, I would go to Amazon, and I would just put it in here and paste and see if anything comes up regarding coloring book. This one does not, as you can see, it's blank. So I would just move on, right? We don't have a lot of time when we do keyword research, so it's really important to sift and sort through all of the keywords that we have so we can find something that's profitable. So the next one would be outer space adventures. I would just do the same thing, copy and paste, and nothing comes up. I'll take away coloring book. There's outer space adventures right here, but I don't think that includes coloring books. I think that's more of like toys and gadgets and items for outer space adventures. So that's not really what we're looking for. So then I just move on to the next, and magical creatures coloring book, copy and paste that into here. And this one comes up with a bunch of suggestions as well as the actual keyword that we have put in. So let's go ahead and look into it. Now, as you can see, the first thing that I look at is this right here, the results. What I like to see is 1,000 results or below, or at most 2,000 and below. This one has over 5,000 results for this particular keyword. So for me, that's a little too much and I wouldn't look further into this, but I just want to see what the bestseller rank is. And that tool that we downloaded, the Self-Publishing Titans, actually helps us give a keyword niche score right here. This one is 48, so this is out of 100. The closer to 100, the better it is. I suggest anything 60 and above is a profitable niche to go into. Then this one is giving us 48 with an average bestseller rank of 256,000. So let's go back to ChatGPT. I just put into the prompt magical creatures coloring book, the exact keyword up here. I just pasted it in, and then ChatGPT gave me another list of 30 keywords that relate to magical creatures coloring book. And so I went ahead and did the same thing. I looked at unicorn coloring book, and then we have here for kids. So unicorn coloring books for kids has over 5,000 results. Average BSR is pretty good at 186,337. But the niche score that Self-Publishing Titan is giving it is 31. So I went ahead and went into ChatGPT, and I just copy and pasted that keyword into the prompt, and then it gave me another list. We can go down the list and look at rainbow coloring book. There is rainbow coloring book for kids, so let's go look at that. Now, rainbow coloring book for kids has a 44 keyword niche score from Self-Publishing Titans. It has just over 1,000 results, actually 1,500 results, which is okay in my book. But I just went and kept going down this list until I got to, I believe, this mythical creature coloring book. So when I typed in mythical creature coloring book into Amazon, this is the results that I came up with. I'm still waiting for it to load. But as you can see, what we're trying to look for is the word mythical being optimized in these titles or in these books. And as you can see, there's a mythical here, a mythical here, mythical here. There's a lot of mythicals. So basically, there's a lot of books that are using mythical creatures in its title, which it might make it a little bit difficult to get ranked on the first page here, but it's not impossible, especially with the use of ads. So the first thing that I saw is that it has over 6,000 results for this particular keyword. And then the bestseller rank is 399,885 with a keyword niche score of 42. So then I started thinking, It has over 6,000 results. What if we look around or start targeting down this niche? So I went ahead and went down this list trying to find keywords that were related to mythical, and then I saw this mystical coloring book, and I was thinking that sounds kind of the same as mythical, so why don't I do a search for mystical coloring book or mystical creatures coloring book. So I went ahead and I put that into Amazon, mystical coloring book. It gave me a keyword niche score of 64, so that hits my criteria. It gave me a results of 894 books for this particular keyword, so that hits my criteria. And it has a decent average BSR of 238,784. So the next thing that I wanted to see was, are these books optimized for the word mystical? And as you can see, the first book does not have mystical on it. Same with the second book. This is mythical, not mystical. The third book does not have mystical. Fourth book, there's no mystical. I'm starting to think that maybe this is a good keyword to go into. We have whimsical here. We have sun and moon. We have, that's not mystical. And then right here, we see our very first mystical coloring book. Now this one is targeted towards adults. So now that I see that, I see another one, a mystical mood adult coloring book, a mystical autumn coloring book. And I'm starting to think in my head, what if we target mystical coloring book for kids? I don't see a lot of mystical coloring book for kids. I would have to do more research, but nonetheless, there is not a lot of books that are optimized for the word mystical. So this is a keyword that I would really want to look more into and even experiment and maybe create a coloring book for it. But that's for another video, because today we're just talking about keywords. But if you want me to continue this process and make another video based off of this one, let me know in the comments down below so that I know that it's down below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video from me. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.